When a man finally distances himself from a woman, the entire relationship shifts instantly. Her tone changes, her confidence cracks, her energy collapses, because women feel distance long before they understand it. This is Unmasked Love, where we expose the truth most men were never taught. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what happens the moment you pull your energy back, and why her reaction tells you everything you need to know. Stay with me till the end, because if you're distancing yourself right now, what you hear next might save your sanity. The first thing that changes isn't her behavior, it's her certainty. Women operate on emotional instinct. When you are always available, always responding, always present, she felt secure, not in you, but in her control over you. When you finally pull back, when your tone becomes calm, when your responses slow down, when your presence fades, her internal alarm goes off. And trust me, she feels that shift even before she sees it. This part confuses most men. The moment you distance yourself, she becomes nicer, sweeter, more feminine, more attentive, not because she suddenly loves you more, but because her emotional positioning has changed. She feels you slipping, so she pulls you closer with charm. It's not manipulation, it's instinct. A woman will always fight harder for a man who's no longer fighting for her. After sweetness comes curiosity. Are you okay? Is something wrong? You've changed. You're distant. What's going on? She starts studying you, watching you, listening differently. Not because she cares more, but because she realizes she may have pushed too far. Whether she admits it or not, women always know when their behavior made a man pull away. Always. Distance doesn't just confuse her, it disrupts her ego. She becomes unsettled by the idea that she is no longer the center of your emotional gravity. And this is where most men make the mistake. They get lured back in the moment she notices the distance. Do not collapse your frame here, because this is the moment she is finally seeing your value clearly. When a man distances himself for the right reasons, not to punish her, not to manipulate her, but to rebalance himself, he triggers something powerful. She begins to mirror his energy. You become the emotional thermostat. She becomes the one adjusting. If your presence used to chase her, now your distance makes her chase the presence. That's the masculine advantage most men never use. When you pull back, a woman suddenly remembers things she forgot. How you used to show up for her, how you used to care, how you used to reassure her, how safe she felt around you. Distance forces her to revisit the version of you she took for granted, and that flashback creates longing, not for who you are now, but for who you were when she felt chosen. This is where the magic happens. She starts asking herself, did I do something wrong? Was I too harsh? Was I ungrateful? Did I push him away? Is he losing interest? And here's the twist. Even if you were the one apologizing before, now she starts replaying the arguments. Distance flips the emotional script, whether she admits it or not. Women respect distance far more than devotion, because devotion is expected, distance is earned. A man who's willing to walk away is a man she can't emotionally control. And that unpredictability creates attraction, not because it's toxic, but because it shows you were never dependent on her validation. The real fear isn't losing you, it's losing access to you. Your support, your consistency, your presence, your attention, your stability. Distance removes her access, and women fear the loss of access far more than the loss of the relationship itself. This is where you regain power. Listen closely. A woman's tone reveals more than her words. When you distance yourself, her tone softens. Her voice lowers. Her sentences become curious instead of critical. You're no longer the one trying to hold the relationship together. She starts putting in that effort, and she does it naturally, not consciously, because distance rewires the dynamic. Here's something most men don't expect. When you distance yourself, you begin to reconnect with you, your interests, your peace, your goals, your inner voice. your masculine clarity. You remember what life felt like before your mind was tied to her moods. And that version of you, the grounded, focused, calm version, is the man she was originally attracted to. Distance rebuilds the man she forgot she met. Once she feels your shift, she will test the boundary, the call, the sudden sweetness, the "I miss you," the emotional bait, the guilt, the curiosity, the playful tone. These aren't manipulations. These are reconnection attempts. She wants to know whether your distance is real or just a moment of male frustration. Hold your ground. If the relationship has depth, your distance brings out her best. She becomes more respectful, more accountable, more intentional, more feminine, more emotionally open. Not because she fears losing you, but because she respects the new version of you. A woman in love adjusts when a man evolves. And if she doesn't adjust, good. Your distance exposes the truth. The relationship was already dead. Your presence just kept it alive. Distance reveals what effort was genuine and what effort was habit. It's better to lose the wrong woman than lose yourself keeping her. The moment you distance yourself is the moment you choose you. Not her validation, not her approval, not her moods. Your peace, your clarity, your self-respect. Believe me, no relationship survives if a man abandons himself inside it. Distance isn't punishment, it's correction. Long-term distance creates a reset, a recalibration, a redefinition of energy. She now approaches you differently. She speaks differently. She treats you differently because the dynamic has shifted from "you're lucky to have me" to "I hope he still chooses me." Distance realigns the power, not in a toxic way, but in a balanced way. Men lose themselves when they revolve around a woman. Men find themselves when they step back, because masculine strength isn't loud, it isn't aggressive, it isn't controlling. Masculine strength is stillness. The ability to step back, hold frame, watch, observe, choose wisely. Distance brings you back into your masculine center. So here's the truth. When you finally distance yourself from your lady, you don't lose her. You lose your attachment to her. She either rises to meet you or reveals she never could. And either way, you win. This is Unmasked Love, the place where men come to understand what no one taught them. If this message spoke to you, share it with another man who needs the reminder. Drop your experience in the comments. Your story may be the one that wakes someone else up. And if you want more truth without sugarcoating, subscribe, because here we don't hide from reality. We unmask it.